Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys. I just wanted to put this video out right quick. You know, yesterday a lot of us talked about the issue with Bud saying he's frustrated that he can't get any of the PBC fighters in the ring. As I said before, it's enough blame to go around with some of these fights not being made. Everybody's to blame for these fights not getting made. But you once again you have the PBC nut huggers and apologists and the Al Heyman is God people that will strictly try to make this just entirely Bud's fault, and once again hollering about he need to go elsewhere and all that type of shit, when that's just completely bullshit. Okay, it's bullshit. At the end of the day, fights can be made. Flores Sr. said if people really want these fights, they'll make it happen. So sometimes you got to look at the fighters, and I already then broke down the dynamics of what did happen. But here's the thing. I just don't think that Al Heyman is going to sacrifice his thoroughbreds, his top guys. I don't think he's going to give Bob Arum, Sean Porter, Danny Garcia, Errol Spence, none of those dudes unless they force the issue. And it just appears to me that for whatever the case may be, it don't appear that these dudes are forcing the issue. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, if they want to make these fights, they could tell Al Heyman, hey, let's get it done. We all know what happened with Danny Garcia. He took less money to fight Granado. So, Sean Porter, Sean Porter seemed to be leaning towards he might be interested. Kenny is expressed interest in the fight. Errol Spence, no need to even talk about Errol Spence. Errol Spence is out. We won't see Errol Spence no time soon. No need to worry about Errol Spence. But there's a couple of fights out there for Bud. One, Thomas Delome, and I don't want to hear about people saying, oh, well, this fight doesn't make any kind of sense and all that, because if anybody try to pull that shit, they just hating, But one particular fight I would like to see that should be able to get made. Maybe Bud need to push for it. This will be a very interesting fight. This will be Bud versus Jamal James. Jamal James, I looked on his box rec. He doesn't have anything coming up. So why not try to make a Bud versus Jamal James for like March or something? Now, Jamal James, his only loss is to Ugas. Ugas could be in the mix too. So it's time to, us as boxing fans, we need to start getting at everybody. Not just top-ranked PBC demanded that certain fights get made, because it really come down to us. Instead of us wanting to just strictly point the finger at Bob Arum and then give the PBC a pass, for real, I'm not with that, and I'm not going to do that. At the end of the day, I'm going to be my own man, and I'm going to put out the type of content I want to put out. At the end of the day, it's us as real boxing fans to get past the politics and make these fights happen. Like I say, Jamal James will be a very interesting fight for Bud. He's 6'2", lanky. He got a long arms. Be a great fight for Bud. Be a great test for Bud. At 147. And don't say that you don't have no interest in that fight. It'll be a great fight, and I think it would show us once again how good Bud really is. If he can find a way to beat a 6'2" fighter, welterweight. Now, if Bud is victorious, you're gonna have the Bud, antagonist. They're gonna discredit him anyway, which will show what a moron that you are. But at the end of the day, let's push for fights like these. Real talk. This your boy Town Biz. I'm out.